All right, y'all, we got this 2001 Cobalt in for a full restoration. As you can see, it's pretty chalk. We're starting to jump in with some wet sanding. We're going to start this off with 1,000. We don't need anything less than that. And we'll go to 2,000 and 3,000. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and jump in with Starke Level R, and you want to use a applicator pad. We have found it easier to use a moist applicator pad once it's done dried up with a bunch of product on it. Really, right there, I used too much. I squirted out way too much. You don't want to use that much. Definitely, if you send up to 3,000 grit. Now, what you want to do is you just want to work in small 2x2 sections, like I'm doing right here. Now, I really don't have to worry about taping off anything right there because it's just plastic. It's not no, like a rub rail. So you just want to smear it in real good. And then grab your rotary of choice. Like I've said before, we just use a DeWalt because we do use it all the time. So we need something that's going to keep working and not break in the next couple days.
That's right, DeWalt, best on the market.
Yeah, it is the best on the market. I mean, we know we got a cheap Harbor Freight tool, rotary. Yeah, it is a piece of crap, but I mean, we use it as a backup. And if Barry wants to use the rotary too and do some buffing while I'm doing it. So I did start off. You can start off with 600 or you can do 1,000. It don't really matter. But you don't want to start off high when you're first working in the compound. You want to work it in real slow first. Not too slow, but you don't want to rush. You want to make sure you get up in all the edges right there. Now, if you see that blue strip right there, it's actually got a lip above it and below it. So you want to make sure when you're working on little ridges like that, you get everything. Now, as you see, I just turned it up. You want to hold it kind of as flat as you can, but not all the way, because if you hold it too flat, it'll jerk you. Now we're going to go ahead. We took off that pole right there, it was in the way. Go ahead and work our way on down the line in 2x2 sections. And when you're working around the emblems and letters, you want to be real careful. This boat already did have one of the letters peeling off, so we had to be super careful about that. When it comes to the letters, you're not going to get it super perfect. All right, y'all. As you can see, this is day 2. We've only wet sanded this side. We haven't started on the other side yet. I got all this back wet sanded. We are going ahead and starting compound on this side. As you see, we've got to where Barry's at down there. We haven't done that section right where I'm pointing at. And I'm about to go ahead and get started on the top. Look how shiny it is. I haven't even compounded the top. I'm about to go ahead and tape off all this bright work. I'm going to tape off these screws because they don't come out. They're riveted in. Just because I don't want too much black residue going everywhere. But like I said, we did finish off with 3,000. And like I said, personally, it really, really helps with the gloss and with the polishing process. So let me show you where we have it compounded yet, which is right down here. This is just from wet sanding. And look how good of a reflection I have just from wet sanding. And that's where we've compounded except right here. Let's go ahead and get started and I'll put it back on time lapse. All right, y'all, here's what we got so far. Just compound, got to finish some of the back right here. Ain't got the very back yet. Of course, it looks perfect because the sun's not on it, but looks very good in the shade. But we do have those holograms and swirls all in there from compounding. Now let's check out the other side. Look how chalked it is on the side. Don't have no kind of reflection. You got a shine in there as you see, but it's still there. It is still there, and maybe some on my finger. Yep, let's get started. Now this right here is from Starke Hyper Hold Polymer Sealant. It is so amazing. I highly recommend you to check it out and use code ZIPPY15 at checkout. All right, y'all, we are all done. That's how good it looks. Even got in there. Couldn't get too close to those wires right there. Oh yeah, right in the sun, honey. Just right in the sun. No holograms, no swirls, no scratches. Remember how bad it was back here? Definitely in that test video for those that have watched. It looks amazing. see where some repair has been done. Right here, it stuck out like a sore thumb before we stored it, but now it blends in a lot better than it did. Got those letters real good. Alright, y'all, now we finished this video like way over a month ago, and I just now had time. Look at that bee, it just flew right up in my camera. I just now had time to put it all together, so sorry for keeping some of y'all waiting, but this was a beautiful transformation. Look at the sun up there, just a glowing, and the beautiful, beautiful gel coat. Now, make sure you like and subscribe. And tell your friends. Thank you for watching. And do not forget to go to starkeyachtcare.com and use code ZIPPY15 in all caps for 15% off at checkout. I swear by their products, they're super amazing. All right, y'all, we got this 2015 Regal in.